Good afternoon and welcome to this Thursday catch-up. So we've had 3 days of training and loads has happened. So we need to get into it, dive right in. Let's see what we've got in store.
This is the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test. Stay tuned for further instructions. This is not a test.
So before I go into training, I just wanted to touch on a couple of things you've seen there. I've had an email through yesterday, really excited about. A few months ago, I applied for the Winter Rainhill Trials. Obviously, quite a number of people do apply for that, and I wasn't expecting to get a place. Bottom line is, the first round of like where they draw who gets a place, I didn't get one, so I had an email saying, "Oh, you've been unsuccessful. Try again next year." So then yesterday, I got an email saying that some of the places hadn't been claimed. They've got obviously allocated again, and I've got one of those. So I'm really excited about that. The competition itself is in February, so that gives me some time to prepare for it. But also it'll mark just over a year from when I've started CrossFit. So to be doing my first competition, I'm really excited to do it, to see what sort of set a standard, I suppose. I don't really know. It'll be my first competition. Get to meet loads of new people and hopefully hear their stories, you know. But more than anything, for me, it's sort of like I'm treating it like the marathon, like the London Marathon. You get a place and it's good to go against yourself type things. Obviously, I've only been doing it a year, so I'm not expecting anything miraculous. But to go and take part and to be cheered on, hopefully by people that know me, friends from the gym and family, will be an amazing experience. So really excited for that one. In other news, at CrossFit Outwork, which is where I train, I was asked to do a video, like an interview, just for like my experience for my time so far at the gym. So I had to have a haircut and a shave, look the best I can, you know. And that was really interesting. I'll put a little clip in there. I was a little bit nervous under the lights, as it were, but it was good. And once you start talking, obviously, about CrossFit and your experiences, you tend not to shut up. So that was really good. Moving on to nutrition. This week I've taken from Friday. If you've not watched last video, watch the last video. But from Friday, I'm sort of eating slightly differently. So I'm still eating, obviously, the right things, or what I consider to be the right things. And I'm eating when I'm hungry rather than like set meals. And so far, I've been doing that for this week, and I do feel a little bit better. I had increased my food, obviously, to doing the strength training. But what I'm finding with doing that was that for the hour that I was in the gym doing the strength training, I felt great. But for the rest of the time, I felt pretty like sluggish and heavy on my feet, and it just didn't feel great. So I've resided to the fact that that's not me. I need to just concentrate on doing what I was doing before, and you know, just living my life and not really focusing on that, and just going in the gym, having fun, and the strength will come. It'll just be a lot longer, which I'm totally fine with, to be honest. I'd rather not be too great at the strength side of things, but feel great the other 90% of the time. So that's another big thing that's occurred this week. Realization that I ain't going to be picking any massive weights up without eating loads of food and putting loads of weight on, and it just isn't me anymore, so I can't do that. So I've reverted back to that, so I feel really good at the minute. I'm also in the gym. I won. I say won. I mean, I had we did like a members appreciation week, and during that time there was loads of challenges set, and your name got put into like a ballot, and we won prizes at the end of the week. And one of the prizes was nutrition coaching from the gym owner, which was for a month. So basically what I'm going to be doing for that, I won, by the way, so yay. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for like a plan for 4 weeks to get as lean as possible, obviously, but in a healthy way. Now the coach who owns the gym, Sam, is an ex-bodybuilder as well, so he's got a lot of knowledge in this area. So I'm going to give that a go for 4 weeks just to see how lean I can get in 4 weeks, but obviously in like a healthy way. And I'm really interested to see the results. Mainly doing that so like if anyone asks me advice, I'll have the knowledge, and I've also been through it myself, so I know what to tell them to expect type thing. So I think that's just more like me taking a step forward in my journey of like learning these things. You know, I don't really know how to put it into words, but yeah, I'm really excited for that. So that's currently being put together. I think it'll be over the November period. So I'll be doing like a separate series for that, and I'll do like updates on my physique and things like that. And hopefully, you know, I can go through it and get through it. But we'll see. It's going to be good. It'll be an exciting time. So look out for that one. Right, moving on to the training footage. So this week we had a mixed bag of things as usual with CrossFit, and Monday started off with heavy day. So heavy day was for deadlifts, controlled deadlifts, and it was for 5 sets of 5. So I'll jump right into the footage. I won't show obviously all of the reps, but I'll just tell you what I was mainly concentrating on, and then I'll put some footage in there. So my main focus for this one was to be controlled and to get the best form as I possibly could. I capped the weight at 135 kilos for the reps, and slowed it down as much as I could to control it and feel exactly what I needed to feel. So take a look. So as you can see, the first set was obviously a little bit better than the last set, but as fatigue was kicking in. Yeah, so it was. I really enjoy doing deadlifts. I had the incident a couple of videos ago, which you know about if you're subscribed. If not, subscribe. Why are you not subscribed? But yeah, so go back and have a look at that. But basically, I had like a pain in my head when I was deadlifted. So it was nice to get some weight on the bar and not go through that again, you know. So, moving on to Tuesday, we had some fun in the gym Tuesday with this little routine. So, although I wasn't on camera for most of it because I couldn't position the camera that I could get in both, what I did do was the weighted pull-ups, which is the most weighted pull-ups, or like strict pull-ups that I've done in a workout, so they felt good, and weighted as well. So the weights themselves it was descending each round with 20 kilos, then to 15, 12.5, 10, and then 5. So it was really one of them. I mean, the workout itself wasn't too taxing, but it was just my muscles that were more giving up. So like lungs wise, I didn't feel that bad at the end, but like once my muscles had give up, like it was just really hard to like why are my arms not working? Why are my lats not working? But it was loads and loads of fun. Moving on to Wednesday. So with Wednesday, we had dreaded running from last week, Monday. Last Monday when I did running, I felt heavy and horrible when I've been eating more. This time, it was short sprints at 200 meters, 10 rounds of it. So I sort of paced myself. And when I finished, I felt I probably could have gone a little bit quicker. The 10 rounds went a lot quicker than I was expecting them to. But again, I did feel lighter on my feet, even just a week apart from eating differently since Friday. I did feel lighter on my feet. So it was loads of fun. You know, I highly recommend that one. It was gassy but manageable. You know, so yeah. So that wraps up the week so far. Looking forward to Friday. If you don't know, the last Friday of each month within Outwork, what we do is the members vote for an open workout that has been previously done, and this time it is going to be 13.2. So I'm looking forward to that one. Deadlifts again in there, shoulder to overhead, and I think it's box jumps as well. 10 minutes. 10 minutes springs to mind. So that'll be the next video. So look out for that one. Thank you very much for watching this one. If you've got any comments or questions, put them below and I'll get back to you. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, as I always say, please consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.